struggled a little bit with her line in this opening over. Wants to start just outside the off stump and finish, bringing the stumps into play. That's when Renuka is at her most dangerous best. She's challenging the inside edge of the bat and attacking the pads for the LBW. Better, a bit too full. It's well played, actually. It'll be at least 2. Off to a positive start. Our England 18 without loss after 2.
Massive event this, isn't it? And you can watch it wherever you are in the world. Hello to everyone who's watching places like India, Australia, Pakistan, Middle East, North Africa, Bangladesh. Everywhere, Sri Lanka, Singapore, wherever you are. Great to see this tournament available. So many different nations all over the place. Latin America.
Got a couple of friends on a trip to Antarctica during the World Cup, so as long as they get hands on some internet, ICC.TV.
That's right, yeah, I don't think there's a broadcaster out there, but ICC.TV if you're in Antarctica and you're listening. Or the Arctic. Kranti Gaud. A bit expensive in the first warm-up game, so I want to be a bit better today.
Oh, great attempt. That fielder was there for exactly that ball and that shot. Yastika Bhatia often has the gloves on. It's not the worst outfielder, but let's have a look at whether this carried.
Oh, definitely carried. And I would say should have been taken. She dove forward and then almost got it on the rebound, but dove forward a bit too much. Could have just stayed where she was. It would have carried.
Fielding could prove to be decisive. What's being bid up as a close tournament. India seriously hope that they're catching on point. Yeah, it was a regulation chance. She's got her back towards us. Didn't quite know the extent to which that ball made its way to Yastika Bhatia, but it was a genuine chance and one she'd disappointed at grassing. Thought about the second, their turn back. In the series win for India last year, Matt, here in England, and a historic series win in both the ODIs and the T20. I just think both captains, Ignacio Brunt was the first to admit that the difference between the two sides was the fielding. India had outfielded, outcaught England in England.
Danny White-Hodges' area, isn't it? That's why they've got protection just behind square out on the boundary on the offside. Very strong through that offside. Can go up and over as well. She'll be disappointed, I think, with her shot that she played against Australia. Made a straight ball look a bit better than it was. Bowl middle stump.
It's an area of her game she's improved on. Kranti Gaud as a new ball bowler. Although I think she's genuinely one who's most threatening when she pitches it up. That's what you're trying to avoid, doing straight boundaries here. But with the new ball, still think she can mix it up a little more. Try and get it nice and full. Also, damn good Yorker. That's good from Kranti. Just 3 of her first over. England 21 without loss. So Shefali over number 1, Renuka second, and Kranti Gaud was the third. Amy Jones has taken most of the strike. It's the 4 balls so far for Danny Wyatt-Hodge. She's on strike now. Renuka just started getting her radar right towards the end of the previous over.
A bit lucky there. That was a bit of a heave from Wyatt-Hodge. Lost her shape. Actually, that's why I think Renuka Singh Thakur is a valuable option in these conditions, because in England, you've seen quite a bit of swing already, haven't we? With the white ball. Prodigious swing in the first over. She can get her line right. I do think in these conditions, she could be really valuable.
Crisp from Amy Jones. It's an excellent shot for 4.
Beautiful timing here. Just caress this through the covers. Got the width, no swing on this occasion. That is sweet timing, isn't it? Raced away. Boundaries in, but had it been all the way to the pavilion, which would have been a huge distance, it still would have gone for 4. Well run in the end. Feels like the swing has just dried up in the last couple of balls, and that is the problem, I guess, with Renuka.
Yeah, and she'd much rather bowl to Danny Wyatt-Hodge. I think she's a bigger threat. So her play inside the line against one from Kim Garth in the last warm-up game, and she does leave a gap between bat and pad. Yeah, I think her value is known, Matt. It's, I guess, challenge of whether she's only a power play specialist. Excellent delivery, really good and given. Perfect line from Renuka, and Danny Wyatt-Hodge nicks one to the keeper. Sharp catch as well.
Well, if she can bowl deliveries like that consistently, she's going to be a real force. That nipped away. Angled in, nipped away. Excellent delivery, really is. Slightly open face from Danny Wyatt-Hodge, but you've got to give the bowler credit there. And a good catch behind the stumps. India have the breakthrough. Wyatt-Hodge gone for 3, 27 for 1.
England captain out in the middle, Nat Shiva-Brunt. He's just returning from a lengthy layoff due to a calf injury. Didn't have a lot of time in the middle against Australia. One from Alana King that skid past her defence. But she starts in a fabulous manner. That's a positive shot. It was an easy one, but she cashed in, did Shiva-Brunt.
Almost a carbon copy of Amy Jones's boundary earlier in the over. This one maybe a bit shorter. Doesn't try to overhit, just hits the gap, opens the blade slightly. That also raced away.
It's a dream first ball to get. Much better. Successful over for Renuka, but still 10 off. England 31 for 1.
It was a funny over, wasn't it? A couple of really loose deliveries. And in there, an absolute jaffa, which we'll show you in a moment. Let's have a look at that. Angle in, seam away. Perfect. White Hodge knew straight away she'd nick that.
Good catch from Richa Ghosh. Just standing up to the new ball bowler, never easy. Especially someone like Renuka, who does get the ball to move, as you point out, Nat. Keeping's improved. An excellent season for RCB behind the stumps, where the most impressive part was her standing up to the seamers and the quicks. That's interesting. I thought Kranti Gaur was getting ready to bowl a second. And Harmanpreet Kaur has changed her mind. She's decided to go to Sri Charni. It's been a standout spinner for this Indian side and particularly impressive in conditions here in England. Fielder got something on it. It'll only be a single.
Sri Charni only bowled 2 overs against the West Indies, so maybe she's thinking try and get full quota or 3 out of her today. Get some more overs in her legs. Siva Brunt needs some time at the crease. Only 7 balls she faced against Australia. Her first innings since getting injured in a domestic one-day match, April the 29th. So she could really do with a hit here.
I think it's also prompted by Siva Brunt's presence. He's throwing the ball to the spinner inside the power play. Fine player to spin, that Siva Brunt. Don't get me wrong, but just on her way back, trying to find her best form. She'd love a little pace on the ball like she did on that first delivery. Gives herself some room. Can't pierce the gap.
I like the intent.
Nice.
And you point out intent. She's trying to make something happen and get off the blocks quickly. But after that boundary of the first ball, it's been 5 dot balls for Siva Brunt. So this is good from Sri Charni. She's varying her pace and the line. This one was fired in towards the stumps. This one was much slower. Pushed the line away from the off stump. Again, this time fired it towards leg stump. Went uppish for a little while. Only a single of the 5th over. England 32 for 1.
Just 1 over remains of the power play. England have lost Danny Wyatt-Hodge. Amy Jones, 23 from 17. The captain, Ronak Kapoor, quite correctly says, needs some time in the middle. Kranti will bowl that final over. Starts well. Tash Parent alongside me. Morning, Tash. You made it the first 5 overs.
Yeah, morning, Daggers. Nice to see the sun back out here at Cardiff. Well, I just feel Shafali Verma bowling your first over for India. Just not quite sure that's setting the tone. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to sneak one in. But actually, I'm just not quite sure that is going to set the tone for your team. She went for 9 in that first over. She's a part-time off spinner. She is probably going to have to bowl some overs for this Indian side, who are a little bit light on that bowling. But yeah, for me, just not quite sure she's your opening bowler.
Couldn't agree more. Well, you got to ask the question: who would you really like to face in the first over in a power play? Some gentle, non-spinning off spinners. A little wide from Cranty, a bit slingy, allowing batters to get their eye in a little bit. And I think you've got, as a captain, you've got to ask the question, who do batters not want to face? And for me, it would be the swinging ball of, in this particular instance, the swinging ball of Renuka or Cranty Gowd. And also, you've only got one new ball. Rather have Naseema's see if they can get some movement with it.
Yeah, and also on a pretty dry surface as well. This pitch has been used quite a lot over the last couple of weeks or so. So actually, if you're going to get any movement, it is only going to be in those first couple of overs as well. And then I see the spin doing the bulk of the work in those middle overs. So you know, your seamers, you want to have that fresh new ball, don't you? And you don't spin, for some reason they always scuff up the shiny side that you want. So yeah, for me, maybe we're a little bit biased, Aggers,
No,
but seam up top.
I agree. Spinners just ruin the ball. And they make a big show of trying to shine it up. They don't care. Flicked away, nicely done by Amy Jones. You could see that Cranty was trying to follow her. So it was the right idea, but Jones swiftly on just to tickle it away. Brings her 4.
Yeah, a little loose from Cranty Gowd. Actually, I like how Amy Jones, she does struggle on her pads, but not that delivery. That was pretty easy. It was going down the leg side, but actually on previous deliveries in particular, she has struggled against Renuka. Just seems like she has been working on trying to play with a straight bat when it comes into the pads as long as possible.
That's better. I think she bowled nicely today, actually, Cranty, albeit that little loose one, but you could see what she was trying to do when she saw Jones move by side of the leg stump. I think India overall, though, will be actually quite pleased with this power play. Just 38 for 1. It's not a hugely expensive start from England. Manoeuvred. A little bit of bottom hand by Sciver-Brunt. It'll bring her a single and conclude the power play. So 7 runs coming from it. 6 overs gone. The power play is done. England 30.